Now, as part of efforts to effectively tackle the growing threat posed by the activities of terrorists and pirates, especially along the Gulf of Guinea, Ghana's Western Naval Command in 2nd day has hosted the 2024 Ogbangwemi Express Maritime Interdiction Training for 13 countries. For 5 days, 13 nations from across West Africa, Europe and North Africa sent military delegations to collaborate, learn and train together as part of the U.S. Naval Force Europe-Africa 2024 Ogbangwemi Military Interdiction Training. There's more in this report.
Together, the Italian Special Operations Forces were training the Libyan and Tunisian forces, as well as the Ghana Special Boat Service. And then for Obangame Express, we had U.S. Coast Guard and Royal Netherlands Marine Corps personnel training Ghana Navy personnel in boat landings. So in reality, it was a real meshing, but this started last week. I mean, Obangame Express on our side, we've had 13 nations come together out here in Sekondi. And we had over 100 participants training with the U.S. Coast Guard and the Royal Netherlands Marine Corps, learning the maritime interdiction procedures that you saw today. So, the next exercise, hopefully next year, back here in Ghana as well as throughout the Gulf of Guinea. We're excited to continue working with our partners and allies, continuing to increase the interoperability between our forces to improve counter-piracy, as well as maritime interdiction procedures between our forces. We can only get better by working together, and that's what Obangame is all about. I can't speak on behalf of Ghana specifically, because I'm only for the United States side of things. But what I can say is that Obangame Express and Flintlock are doors. They're opportunities for the Gulf of Guinea nations, West Africa, our partners here, our allies in Europe, and everywhere else here in North America, as well as other forces around the world, working together to improve.
Well, Major Adam Danako, lead planner of the exercise Flintlock, also said that the partnership had become necessary following the intensive activities of terrorists and pirates along the Gulf of Guinea.
Obangame Express are two U.S.-enabled exercises that focus on bringing interoperability across African partners and international partners. Currently within Flintlock, we have over 30 countries that are participating, and this specific training event was an opportunity for U.S. Naval Forces Africa, Special Operations Command Africa, to bring together numerous special operations and general purpose forces to conduct what is actually a very complex target. In this specific training exercise, there were 6. There were 3 African partners and 3 international partners in the United States. The specific exercise that you witnessed today was a combined joint operation that brought in special operations from maritime units along with general purpose maritime units as well. And what it was focused on is both counter-piracy and violent extremist organizations. Today's exercise was what we call a half bath. It was a half bath VBSS. So it was a visit board search and seizure. The target ship was essentially a hijacked or in distress ship.